Hello there.
Give me answers!
What?
Give me answers! Answer the question!
What questions?
All the questions! Answer the question!
What questions?
All the questions!
Okay.
Answer the goddamn question!
What?
Where's Engine Disorder 2?
And it's coming in! It's coming, I swear! If I was a homosexual,
Good boy.
but I'm not. You're never getting it. You're never getting Engines of Sodor 2.
No.
You're
No.
never getting it.
Hello guys, this is Velocity, and today, we have a little bit of a different video for you. If any of you guys watch my videos on a semi-regular basis, you probably know of a YouTuber called Pumpkin King. He has a modest 31 subscribers, and has shown up in many of my videos as of late, and I've even shown up in a couple of his. But as you guys may know, Pumpkin King is quite mysterious. Not many people know much about his past. I've done a lot of research, and finally have uncovered the truth to Pumpkin King's past. So let's get started. We are going to start by talking about Pumpkin King's real-life past. We begin June 7th, 1942, in Hiroshima, Japan. A farmer named Hironari Sato decided to plant some pumpkins. He was trying to grow about 30 pumpkins, but after they grew, one stood among them as the largest, greatest pumpkin. The pumpkin was twice as big as any of the others. Hironari decided this one was special, so he decided not to sell it. He kept it in his house and decided to take care of it for the next couple of years. A year later, Hironari and his wife had a son. His name was Akito. As you guys know, during this time, World War II was raging on, and a bit after Akito was born, Hironari had to go to war. So from this point on, Hironari's wife was taking care of Akito and the pumpkin by herself. A year after he left, Hironari died in the war, and a year after that marked a very important event in the life of Akito. On August 6th, 1945, the first atomic bomb was dropped on Hiroshima, Japan, where Akito lived. The blast of the bomb sent Akito flying into the United States. Just like in Megamind, when Metro Man was sent flying into the mansion, Akito was sent to a classified location about 10 to 15 minutes from where I lived. The only thing is that the blast left his father's pumpkin permanently stuck to his head, and also sent him about 60 years into the future. He was still only 2 years old at this point, and was not only sent flying into the US, but now had a pumpkin for a head. A few years later, Akito started going to the same school as I, just a few grades lower, so I didn't know him at this point. But that was when my brother, Latorius Trex, who was in his grade, became friends with him. At this point, Latorius Trex and him would start hanging out a bit, and I would see him periodically too. But something happened a couple years later. Because of his pumpkin head, another man with a pumpkin head told him he had to go to war for the pumpkin heads. So, he obliged, because if he didn't, he would have had his pumpkin head torn off, and Akito had too much pride for that. He was sent off to war for the pumpkin heads, to fight off the commies. It was clear in basic training that Akito was special. He graduated at the top of his class in basic training, and was immediately promoted to sergeant. Not only that, but he was now ready to fight some commies. After basic, Akito was sent out with his own squad, and Akito was so good with his sniper that he was literally 360 no-scoping the commies. It was later brought to the current Pumpkin King's attention that Akito was so gifted in the art of trick-shotting that the Pumpkin King asked Akito if he would like to join FaZe. This was Akito's dream. He was so excited to finally join FaZe. But then, the Pumpkin King said, "Just kidding. We would like you to be the next Pumpkin King after the war." Though it was not as good as joining FaZe, he still obliged, and after the war he became Pumpkin King, though he would never forgive the previous Pumpkin King for crushing his dream. After the war, Pumpkin King returned home and decided to start up a YouTube channel. Now, let's start talking about Pumpkin King's channel and how he rose to prominence. He always had a fascination of trains, and was always a fan of Thomas. So he decided to start making Thomas and train videos, starting with his first ever video, Model Train Layout 1. This video was crucial to Pumpkin King's success. This video was a great start because it showcased Pumpkin King's first train setup, which sparked over 10 more train setup videos. Another important early video he made is called James Gets Triggered. In short, it's a video where he perfectly encapsulates the mild autism that Pumpkin King got from being sent into the future. He posted a few more videos after this, which are not really worth bringing up. Then, Pumpkin King made a video that would change his channel forever. This video is his TMA Legends diss track. I would argue that this is the best and highest quality diss track I've seen in my life. It boasts a solid 88 views at the moment, and this video is also the debut of the Spider-Man mask, which Pumpkin King used in his early videos to hide his pumpkin face, because at this time in his career, he was too self-conscious to show his true face. The next video worth talking about is arguably his greatest. It is his Thomas Minis opening. In this video, he opens about 5 Thomas Mini blind bags. The video has 5 views at the moment, and they are well deserved. After that video, he started voice acting for Zane Reborn's Movies United series, which definitely helped boost him in subs. After a few more train update videos, there's another very important video where he uses a trending meme to get views. As all of you guys know, I'm talking about the great Thomas and Friends short, Earth-Chan. I would say that this video is a masterpiece. The camera work and dialogue were just perfect. I would say it is too perfect for human eyes. I have shown a few people this video, and all of them have since gone blind as they were not worthy of witnessing the beauty that is that video. The final train video worth mentioning is another masterpiece, so good it made my top 10 anime video at number 4. As you guys all know, this is Engines of Sodor. I explained why this video is so good in that video, so you're welcome to go back and watch that video, link in the description, not a sellout. After this video, he uploaded 2 more music videos, the Zane Reborn diss track and the very important Sleek Says Gaming diss track. The Zane Reborn diss track isn't really worth mentioning besides the fact that it was Pumpkin King's first video to hit 100 views. But the Sleek Says diss track is when Pumpkin King finally showed his real face. There isn't really much to mention after that other than the new series he started with his most recent video called The Cool Boys of History, which will hopefully have more than 1 episode, which isn't very likely based on his other series. Pumpkin King today, as I said, has 31 subscribers and has over 1,000 channel views. Which is pretty epic. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to Pumpkin King, link in the description.